A new nonprofit think tank in Austin, Texas, is giving many scholars and experts a platform to freely speak their minds. One of such experts is medical doctor and former professor of medicine, Paul Merrick.
You know, we people that have been enlightened, we've seen the light and we've seen the truth, because I think the truth is really important. The truth will set us free.
Author and speaker Jeffrey Tucker founded the Brownstone Institute in May 2021 as a response to the global COVID-19 lockdowns and mandates. At Brownstone's latest annual conference, speakers from different fields and professions came to talk about rebuilding freedom post-pandemic.
The biggest problem with COVID was the censorship, because once you stop people engaging in a conversation, and we may not agree with each other, which is fine, but at least you can engage in a conversation. And in that way, both people get enlightened.
As we have now seen by health agencies, by bureaucrats, by the White House, putting pressure on social media companies, threatening them that if they didn't stifle free speech, if they didn't ban people, if they didn't deplatform them, that there would be consequences to pay.
Jennifer Grossman is the CEO of the Atlas Society. She says the conference shed light on how the media reported on the pandemic.
This dichotomy between the obsessive reporting on every single uptick in cases and deaths during the first year of the pandemic to the utter blackout on any reporting on what we're seeing right now, which is an unprecedented rise in all-cause mortality, and also a shift in mortality from those who are older and expected to die to those who are younger and who are expected to go on living.
Journalist Emily Kaplan explained that journalism today is very different from how she was taught back then.
We're publishing a lot of information that we cannot validate. And journalists take whatever's in a peer-reviewed journal and they assume it's true, it's fact, and then they report it, and the average citizen reads in the New York Times, this Lancet journal article came out, that must be true. So when you try to counter that with, well, I read the Lancet article, I understand those statistics, I understand this wasn't actually validated research, or the research was done in mice.
Speakers at the conference also brought up the issues with education. Stanford professor and speaker at the event, Jay Bhattacharya, says universities were once the beacon of free speech but have strayed from their mission.
The problem is that the universities are in many ways failing at their basic mission, failing at their mission to generate knowledge independent of what powerful people would like to see, failing at their mission to generate conversations and to transform our culture.
Participating attendees and speakers say they're happy that the Brownstone Institute and its founder, Jeffrey Tucker, are fostering such open discussions about controversial issues.
He really provided this sort of profound sense of community and belonging and empowering everybody to go back and keep doing their work.
Well, you know, I think this touches everybody. You know, I don't think there's anybody, on this planet who hasn't been touched by COVID in one way or another. You know, the masks, the lockdowns, losing family members. So I think it touches everyone.
To learn more about the organization and its upcoming activities, you can go on to the website at brownstone.org. NTD News, Texas.